Good morning, guys. It is a cold and wet one here where we are. It's 64 and it's laundry day. So, this video is going to be how a basic income could work without raising taxes. Alright, let's get in this. First thing would be bring every soldier home. Bring them all home. No exceptions. Second thing, close bases outside the U.S. The only places we should have bases is Alaska, along the West Coast, along the Gulf Coast, and up the East Coast, and along the borders. That's it. Now, this one is probably going to meet some resistance. Merge the following branches of military. Now, I've said this before. Merging your Army and Marine Corps, because they both specialize in ground warfare. Merge those together. We don't need two different ones that do the same thing, basically. Navy, Coast Guard, same thing. Merge them together. They pretty much do the same thing. The only difference is Navy goes to war, Coast Guard takes care of emergencies. They also do security. So merge them and have them work together. Air Force, leave them the way they are, and have them trained to do emergency extractions of our military. But it won't really be needed because we would not be going to war with anybody that did not attack us here. I do feel like this would reduce the chances of friendly fire deaths. Now, eliminate the following offices of government: IRS, CIA, FBI, DEA, ATF, and Secret Service. They don't function right. They're what Lenin called useless eaters. As far as the drug enforcement and arms enforcement, that should be done on a local level. That should be done by your local law enforcement, not by federal. As far as IRS goes, I say get rid of them. Have one tax that's 20% of earned income. That will be divided up increments of 5% for a city, county, state, and federal. That's it. We don't need all these other little taxes. That's stupid. And it's wasteful. Military complex. End it. President Eisenhower warned us about the military complex. He tried to warn a whole generation and they did not listen. So, shut it down. Prison complex, same thing. Shut it down. We have people who are in prison for 20 years for non-violent offenses. Meanwhile, the Clintons, who has a body count that would rival Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer combined, they're allowed to go free. That's gotta stop. Now, I by no means am saying let pedophiles and serial killers run around. No. There's a very simple cure for them. One bullet. Done. Over. Now, there are young kids who grow up around a gang environment, and it's all they know. They drop out of school, probably when they're about 15, 16, and they don't know anything else because they've never seen anything else. Take these kids, help them get their GED, put them in different work environments so they learn what it's like to earn a living. They learn a better way of living, a safer way of living. Now that we have saved trillions of dollars by getting rid of the military complex, by shrinking the prison system down do what's absolutely necessary, bring the military home, combining some of them, and getting rid of the useless eaters of the government. You're going to have less of potatoes, aren't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point, we would have the trillions to help people who find themselves not very skilled. I have a friend of mine, she's kind. She's a very generous person. She's the kind of person that would wind up in a dead-end job. These are the folks who need a basic income. With 3 young kids, a husband that's completely deranged, and he's got type 2 diabetes and basically blind. These are the folks that need help. Anybody making less than $100,000 a year. Now, if you can afford to buy an insurance company, you don't need a basic income. You don't need it. That's it. You should not get it. As a matter of fact, you should be contributing by creating full-time quality employment with potentials for rise moving up. Full health insurance, vision, medical, dental, hospitalization, emergency care, and for God's sake, mental health. I mean, come on. This country is awash with mental health issues. There you go. And I did not mention a freedom dividend. I did not mention raising taxes. As a matter of fact, I did say to combine one tax of 20% of an earned income that would be divided up among city, county, state, and federal. That is how a basic income could work. It would be about helping people get out of poverty. No, you're not going to have that great big mansion. No, you're not going to have enough money to buy Greenland. But you're going to be better off than where you are now. That would be the whole goal. It's better than where you are now. I will see you guys tomorrow.